lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you are joining us. Join us, and go and grab the mic on the Twitter side. Go and grab the mic right now. Go and grab the mic. We are going home. Biafra is our home. Have you voted? Do you need to vote? Do you need to vote?
Where I live in Jos is like if riot wanted to start, if there is anything like riot, that is the area it will start. My zone was like a war front in this thing. So you are not going to tell me anything about these people. I knew this, but I know normally I know how I handle them also. They can be your friend, but also use your common sense in anything you are doing with them. And most of these guys, when you don't use your common sense, let me just throw that Aki away. When you don't use your common sense, which just like the way we are talking against them, some of them, even if they can, even if you can easily, if maybe if there is something you can easily bypass from their angle, but due to they feel threatened, they will make it harder for you. Although, just like you say that we don't fight our freedom with fear. No, not about fear. We are not talking about, but you have to use your wisdom. You don't do everything gragra. There is a place.
When I mean not fighting freedom with fear, I was not coming in the context of that Takia. I was referring to a speaker who has spoken earlier, saying that
What I mean is just common sense.
Yeah, no, I wasn't referring to you on that part. What I'm saying is that the activity of Nigeria does not determine how Biafran government do their job. Biafran government carry out the activity according to the law of the government, of the law of the land that they have stipulated. That is what they use. And the driver of this is our prime minister. So the instructions are basically on the formula, the plan that it is following, and that's how it's being done. Just to refer to that first submission at that earlier. So that's what I mean. And with everything we are doing, it's also dependent. Tantamount to why Biafrans are exiting Nigeria. Nigeria has expired since 2014, and if you see some people in Canada, some neo-colonialists who bear our name, these are people who fought for Nigeria. They took over the government. They are running the government, running the society down. But they are there in Canada, they are passing a bill. I don't know how the person managed to become a lawmaker in the Canadian government, that they have to pass a bill that legitimizes Nigeria, that recognizes Nigeria. I was like, what type of bill is this? Recognizing Nigeria as how? Did Canada not recognize Nigeria ever since? Or is there any new thing that Canada, the country of Canada, is seeing different from Nigeria? Or is it because the Canadian government knew that Nigeria has expired and is now recognizing it the second time? These things does not make sense. These are people who are willing to clamp some people in Africa down to ensure that they don't grow, because it is not plausible. Recognizing Nigeria as how? Are you recognizing Nigeria for the second time, or you have recognized Nigeria before, and the agreement of the owners of the land, the indigenous people, now understands that Nigeria has expired, and now they are trying to legitimize it, and you are recognizing it with some few people in Canada, not in the place you are calling Nigeria. The people who lives in Nigeria, who are being slaughtered by they are not aware, but you are recognizing it in your country. Does it make any sense? Okay, if you have somebody who is a lawmaker in your government and the person is a Nigerian, is it probably your law permits people from other government to also be in your government? There is something that I do not understand there. If you are in the government of Canada, then you must be a Canadian for you to be there. or you have gotten your identity there. So you should serve to the interests of the people of Canada, not to the interest of the people of Nigeria. But putting a bill or passing a bill of recognition, and you are running it with some Nigerians living in Canada, is it that Nigeria comes to Canada and start imposing their own law on Canadian people, or is just, what type of agreement is that?
That is fraustarism.
That is this is the
University.
this is the highest level of
University.
fraud of
That
yeah,
is
my brother, because
fraustarism. Fraustarism.
when I saw the news, and this Channel TV was broadcasting it. You see, these people have no shame. How can a Channel TV of that standard, is it that the people who are journalists or who broadcast in Channel TV, is it that they are uneducated or they don't have sense? If you don't have education, then you should have common sense. A sovereign nation, a claimed sovereign nation, even the indigenous owners of the land do not agree with it, even as far you are trying to force Nigeria on the owners of the land, do you go to another place to recognize the country for the second time? Or is it that Canada does not recognize Nigeria as a sovereign country, and now it is passing a bill that recognizes Nigeria as a sovereign nation? Or is doing it for the second time? Or is it because Nigeria have aspired, it is now trying to legitimize Nigeria in their country? Or there is a law that connects Nigeria and Canada, that some part of the laws of Nigeria has to be interwoven with the laws of the people of Canada? Or these people do not know what is government? See, you see the level of insanity, and this is why people like me can never support idiocy, can never support this kind of insanity. And it's only if people who talk about Nigeria are people, criminals, who, because the existence of Nigeria, give them the avenue to commit crime, to do all manner of evil. Or probably the thing is targeted against, it's just, maybe it is a kind of weapon against suffering Biafrans who flee from home, who probably Canadian government have denied asylum, then making Nigeria more, trying to say that Nigeria is a peaceful place, it does not have a war. Even if you have to come back, they will put you in jail and you will never even see the light of day until you die. You see this type of thing that some people encourage evil. They knew that Nigeria is evil. Nigeria need to be stopped to save life. And we tell them, since they are hungry, they are bloodthirsty, they will have a lot of human flesh to feed on. We have fought this battle before, and we are still going to fight, and we are already fighting, and we continue to engage these fraudsters of a country. So you see, these are some of the major reasons that one have to disassociate himself from anything that has to do with Nigeria, because the high rate of criminality is at the highest point of it. So my brothers, if you have somebody you are encouraging to vote and the person said he doesn't want to vote, you have given him that information. You understand? Freedom for everyone is not achieved by everyone. Even if that freedom is for everyone, it is achieved by a few. But these few has to be the one that are called for it. It have to be the hardcore, the people who are determined, the people who go for freedom fighting, never knowing when to give up, the people who fight for freedom, the people who sees the future, the people who has the dream, the view. You must understand that what is the dream of Nigeria? What did Nigeria fight for? Why was Nigerians fighting for Nigeria? What is the meaning of the name Nigeria? The names in my place, in my communities, and all the village around me, they have a reason why those names exist. And those names are names of the ancient inhabitants of that place. And that name has a saying. Before they give birth to you and they give you a name, it depends on what happens to your mother or to your parents or to your family, and there is a breakthrough or something happened. They use it to give you a name, so that luck, that blessings go with you as you grew up. So what is Nigeria? This is alien, this is unindigenous, this is This is something that was millions of people were slaughtered for. This is what the people, the real owners of the land, fight against. The people who fight the war for Nigeria were imported. They were Fulanis. The soldiers who kill off our parents never leave the land. They occupy the land. They bless them with ministerial office. They bless them with office of commissioners. They bless them with election fraud and rigging. They rig them into office. These people were not from our place. Of course, it's almost over 100 years now, and their children have occupied offices. Do you expect these people to speak in favor of freedom? They cannot do this. That is why the owners of the land must not fear any sin whatsoever. And we must use the better plan, the plan that is provided by the Biafran Republic government in exile, to be able to, defeat these people. Instead, we will not have a safe home to go into tomorrow. I yield Mike here, Brian and Stella. Thank you so very
Please,
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Sister
you,
Stella.
and, David.
Thank you.
please,
Sir?
I want to, I want to really support what the university said. It's very, very interesting what university said here. What university said here is very, very interesting. Somebody is in another man's country trying to legalize the country that has been in existence for a very long time.
Of recognition.
Yes, passing for recognizing a country. And I want to, university, I hope you are in Nigeria. No, I hope you are not in Nigeria. You can imagine. Okay, you are in EZA. Thank you. Just like most of us are in EZA. Then I want to, Hope Uzodinma, he said he went to university, but do you know that Hope Uzodinma was a former driver to Okwele Holdings. That is all these 419ers. Today is the governor of a state. Then what kind of policy do you think he will bring to the table in Imo State? Secondly, the president of the zoo is a drug baron and he's not a Nigerian. He came from Guinea. And his certificate, he doesn't have certificate. He doesn't have certificate. Buhari never had a certificate, but he's the ruling people who have certificate, who went to Cambridge. So what kind of people do you think will be in his cabinet that will advise him on what to do as a policy of a government? So that is to show you that Nigeria is just a crime scene. Nigeria is, in fact, in Nigeria, there is no parastatal. There is no government agency in Nigeria that fraud is not happening. None of them, not from A to Z. There is nothing that you can find in Nigeria that you can never see it. Most of them who are ruling the people in Nigeria don't have certificates. As long as you have money, you can buy your way to any position in that country. And that is why, to them, everything is really possible. That is why somebody can go to another country and put in paper for a recognition of a supposedly state nation that have been into existence since 1960, that had their independence. For you to know that Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not working at all. The people there are just there. They are living and smiling, doing anything they feel that at that particular time is good for them to do. No bad certificate for anybody. In fact, any kind of forgery can happen in Nigeria. If you want to go to Cambridge in Nigeria.
I don't have a birth certificate. I was born at home.
You see?
University. Let me just say one thing to you. How I wish, even how I wish now, not tomorrow, now that Takia can even work for me to capture Hope Uzodinma, this Anambra government state and Enugu state government, and send them to judgment myself. How I wish Takia, you say it's bad, but how I wish it can work now.
If I have
so all this thing is common sense. There are places you have to use your any means that you see that it can work to capture your enemy. But guy, these people have really dealt with us. So anything now that we make, we have to. I think the government is doing is doing. In short, our government is the best because they
Yes.
have wisdom, not even common
The
sense.
government,
Thank
my
you.
brothers, the government know what they are doing. The government know what they are doing. You can remember our prime minister, there was a time he hinted on every Friday sit at home. Do you think that he doesn't know why he has not started that implementation? He knows what they are doing. There are the time they were looking for hope, or all these people, I believe, by the time Biafra is declared by December, then the hunt for all these people on a full scale will begin. Because these people don't need to live for the next day. You can imagine.
In fact, that their offices, I don't know how
Yeah,
we can.
my brother, you know Simon is a military man. He knows what to do. That is why he said, what you don't know is bigger than you. And there was a time he posted that Biafran soldiers are like ants. When they come out, they have not seen any Biafran soldier. They have just seen a half of a battalion. They have not even seen anything. By the time Biafra is declared, that is when they will see battalions and battalions. All these people that is sitting, staying on the roads.
That's why he's
yes. So they have not seen anything yet. So to buttress the point that university is making, Nigeria, my brothers and my sisters, Nigeria is not being governed by people. They are being governed by animals. Animals, people who don't have conscience, people who don't have anything upstairs. The people who went to school are relegated to the background, and the people who did not go to school are the ones in charge. Because how can you now employ a graduate? You are an illiterate. You are employing a graduate to come and do what to you? You are employing a graduate for what? You are employing somebody who knows better than you. When that person even comes, you even make him more useless, because his education joined with your own will make him even more stupid. So that is why you see what is happening in Nigeria happening today. And that is why Chukwokika Abiyama made it so that the whole world will see them for who they are. So that you as a Biafran, you look at, if all these things is not happening, where are we going to hold them against? What are we going to pinpoint and say this is what they are doing that is wrong, or that is not right? You and I were here when Tanko Muhammad, who studied ordinary Islamic law, came to rule Onange, who went to Cambridge, who studied America. Many of us were here. It happened. They appointed him, and he became a CGN of the Nigerian state against people who went to Oxford, who went to Cambridge to study, who knows something about law. And when Tanko Muhammad was given an opportunity to explain what his role as a CGN, he was telling us how you are turn an aeroplane, turn it this side, turn an aeroplane that side, driving an aeroplane like a car. That is to show you their level of stupidity and their level of exposure and the level of intelligence that they have, to tell you they are nothing. So all these people at the helm of affairs in Nigeria are there because of their godfatherism. It doesn't matter whether you went to school or not. As far as you can be in the office, like Tinubu is in the office and people are working for him, people are signing papers here and there. What kind of policy? Can he defend the policy? Can Tinubu be in a debate with any head of state all around the world to talk about what?
Ask Opuzodema what are his job description as a governor.
You can imagine. A governor came out and told you that, oh, he has made this thing with the European Union to take 40,000 or 4,000 Imo State indigenes to European Union, and people were clapping. That is stupidity now. People were clapping for his stupidity. People who did not go to school, how can they implement policies?
And to show you how stupid most of these people can be, since then he won the election. Have he even remembered the same promise he made to them before? And nobody dare ask him. And still tomorrow, when he come out again to make another one, you will see some of them clapping. So that is how terrible things have become. It's really, really terrible.
Really, really pathetic, my brother. Really, really pathetic, because the money that they are making is speaking for them. And that is why in one of the spaces we had some time ago, I told our people, I said they should hang on, because we know most of these people are being taken against because of they want to put food on their table. Therefore, they have to do all kind of things in order not to, for at least their family to say they are doing something or they are working. Otherwise, all these people joining a Bubago and all the rest of them, they are not joining it with their clear eye, clear vision. Most of them are joining it because they don't have any alternative. And they don't know they are there. They will go on a rally, maybe to just drive around and come back and say that the day's work has been done. It's the day they will meet the gallant men of Biafran Liberation Army. And they will be sent to their early graves. You see? So that is the problem.
David.
Are you running away?
There's a new speaker here. Can we invite them? Let's hear from them also. Sam, the minister.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I will get back to you still. Charles, are you there now? Charles. Okay. Charles, they've knocked him out again. Asi Ebunam, you have the mic, sir, before they knock you also out.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone, my brothers and sisters, each and every one of us. First of all, before I proceed, well, brother, there's a language you used. I'm not fighting anybody, okay, but I want a kind of correction on what I think. When you said Hope Uzodinma was telling those that did not go to school that Europeans are inviting that they are going to send 4,000 youths, and those that did not go to school were clapping for him. Point of correction on that. Sorry, I'm a primary 5 dropout, first term. Okay, and secondly, I see many people that are educated. They behave like fools, and I'm happy most of us
But you are not part of Hope
we
Uzodinma
understand.
now. He was not
No,
talking
no,
to you.
no, 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 my sister. Why I'm trying to correct is that
Okay.
there are many people that went to school educatedly. You see them that they wasted their whole years because if they did go to school like what he said, quote me right, when you go to that hall, you will see that majority of those in that hall he was telling that went to school and with their certificate, but they allowed a fool, a criminal, and the blood sucker who is killing them and doing every sort of things. They allowed him because he was, maybe should I say, opportuned to use his criminality to get where he is today by the so-called allowing using money to use these people, and instead of them to become human beings, they are thinking more of wanting to use money. They allowed money to take over their lives. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that it's not all about schools. It's all about reasoning like a human being, knowing that, hey, this thing is wrong and this is right. Just like our brother talking about Taki or whatever. First of all, university and everyone, I greet you all. So yes, it's been a long time, my brother. But that Takia, why I support university, we don't need to, and David is, we don't need to bring such in our Biafra land. In any form of Takia. Is that same Takia you're talking about, my brother, that Americans are using today? They come to the world that they are the first, they are the best country, they believe in justice. Why they are one of the worst country I have ever seen in my life. They enslave us today. We Biafrans, most of us, best of our people goes there, builds their economy, and they tell you they are the best in the world. Who are building their economy? And they are using that takia, and they can't even see what is wrong in our country, in our land, to fix it up for our people to go back home. You think you're making millions in someone's land? You left your home, you're not in your house, and your home is empty. Someday, An enemy is going to take over your land and you will have nowhere to run back to. That is one thing most of us don't understand. We that are outside, both those educated and those that are not educated, because we are in the worst dangerous of slavery that we don't know. The modernized one. They make us, we are here. Those who are into crimes, we are into crimes. Those who are into legitimacy, we are doing that. We think we are sending back home and we left our land. This is what Takia does. That is one thing. When somebody talked about our prime minister, he doesn't use any form of Takia. He might tell you he's going to do this, and when you least expect it, he strikes. Or you might be doing, when you think you're starting, he's even 100 distant, 100 far away from you, miles away from you. So please, why I even took the mic is that I'm opportune to be around and want to attend this, because it has been for so long time. One thing I hate is that when we talk of this Biafra, we talk of Onweke. Our leader hate that thing. Oh, there is nothing like Onweke. What is truth is truth. If you want to do something, do it right and get it right. Because if you want to go through another form, someday someone else is going to come through another form and take it over from you. That is why we most of us, you're telling me, there's something one of our brothers said here. I love that. And we must look into that, because nobody can tell me that a full blood Biafra man or Igbo man, you will, because of money or anything, and you will kill your brother or you will sell your brother out. Because that is why this DNA is very important. Just like he said, most of these people you see ruling us today, they are Fulanis. But their forefathers have died here and they have acquired our names. But still, you see the atrocity that they commit. You ask yourself, I don't even have a heart to do this. How can someone have a heart to do this? Somebody you're telling me, just like those at home, somebody you're telling me they deceived him, he entered a bubago. Are you not, don't you hear what happens? At least it's happening in your area. They have made people that see that is at home in our Biafra land. Yes, we even have the symptom of having pity for them. Because you can say sometimes lack of information is very, very bad. It's very, very dangerous. Because you cannot tell me they make these people, they don't think anymore. They don't think like human beings. The only thing they think about is money and what to eat. That is the only thing. So please, when we are here to talk, we should know why we are here. I don't know how to sound this. The whole world hates us. They hate us. They don't even want us to exist. They don't even want us to go back home. That is why they can do whatever it takes. That is why a place like UN, we see what is happening and they are not talking anything about Biafra. That is why America is not talking about Biafra. For those telling me America supports us or this, that. That is why I respect Finland, because if Finland is not Finland, our prime minister, something else would have happened to him. It doesn't matter. Yes, God might prepare something, but if we are not wise to protect that thing that God prepared, he will take it away from us. Because for God to give you wisdom and you're not using it does not mean that you're wise. If he gives you wisdom, you doesn't use it, you are not using it, he will take it out and give it to someone else. That is why our people preferred money and sold our leader, Mazen Nandekano, in these modern days, and he's still there. And someone else is sleeping, and you're telling me, no, Takia or Nwanwe, because this is what is killing us. What is truth is truth. That is why our leader said we have to be pure. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will tell us one thing that is happening in our land that we doesn't know. Most of us, we are outside, we made it through maybe illegitimate way, through crimes, through drugs, trafficking and everything. Let us look back what is happening in our land today. Most of our people are turning to junkies. And if we are not seeing the future, we will not know what is happening to us. Because what you do to others, expect it. It doesn't matter. That is why we have to be pure in everything. I am one of those that is into this, whatever drug, this, that. But because of Biafra, as I'm talking to you, I stopped it today. The job I do, I stand 17 hours. I only sleep 3 hours, 2 days. That is why I'm not coming to space all the time. I see our people the way they are being humiliated where I go, but I'm doing it just for the fact of the time I'm doing it to step to another side. I see some of our brothers, you talk to them, they don't no longer reason like human beings. And anybody who comes to delay this Biafra affair, you think I'm going to look at you like a human being. That is why I say, Peter B, if I'm in Biafra land, I will be the one using cutlass running to his house because it's more faster for me. It doesn't matter whatever. So please let us we are not here for jokes or maybe trying to pity something, because many lives have died. Many of us are wasting in jails in Brazil here. More than 5,000 Nigerian Igbo people are in jail, scattered. When I think of those things, every day you stay, somebody knock at your door, you don't have rest of mind. Is it life? Most of us, we are married, our women are back home there, and we are outside thinking we're making it. And tomorrow you tell your woman, no, how many of us did our fathers married and left our mothers and traveled? You get married, you're not with your wife. Is she not a human being? Doesn't blood flow in her veins like it flows in yours? You that is outside there as a man claiming you're macho, are you a saint? These are the things the world have done to us. They hate us and we don't know, and we don't think. It's not all about education. It's about we reasoning like a human being. That is why we have to go back home. That is when we start reasoning, because a lot of things is been happening to us, but we don't know. I yield my mic for now. Thank you.
Hey,
Ask you
thank
a question.
you. You have just
Possible?
left. Yes, you have just dropped a bomb, and all the
Not
things
a
you
small
said
one.
are true. Can we go to can we go to it get why? It get why you have the mic, sir. You've been around, sir. It get why are you there? It get why you are there. Okay, get why is pocketed our mic. Can we go to Mazen Onyekachuku?
Sister Stella, can I
I'll
use
be
1
back
minute,
to
please?
you. Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Sorry,
If not,
please.
so this
Let
conversation
another person
will.
go on. I will reply soon.
Hello?
Onyeka.
Yes, my lady.
Onyeka, you have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't scatter the table or just break it small, Onyeka. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In fact, I thank all of you. I thank all of you, my good people, my beautiful. Just say, whenever you speak, in fact, your voice alone, your voice alone, whenever you speak, you see that genuine anger. Genuine anger. And this is how every genuine Biafran who is abroad, abroad. What we are talking abroad is not something that when you listen about it, you see how the enemy is trying to frustrate us of our land, and they're trying to take over our land, and they're using infiltrated blood to who parade themselves as governors and senators. Please, I don't know, I'm having a background video playing on my phone. Please give me a time to remove it, please, because it's stopping me. Yes, I will be back. Please, 1 minute. Or 1 second.
Can I speak before he comes back? He comes back.
Yes, sir.
What I want us to know is that there is this adage in Igbo proverb that says, "It's only with sweet tongues the snail walk across the sharp turns. Iroma keje aga n'ogwu. And I just want most of you to know this. Aha achọ ọgụ mma nwanne. Ịfụ ọgụ. Ịmụ ihe ya enye gị mmeri. Ịmụ ihe ya enye gị mmeri. Ọ bụrụ ihe ọ naghị mfụ as I am, I don't follow everything with gree. No, I don't do that. Sometimes I ignore you when I know that I'm not fit to face you. Not because I'm afraid, but just looking for the perfect time. Aha achọ ọgụ mma. Ịmụ ihe ya enye gị mmeri. Always strike at the right time. So, for me, you cannot define Takia more than me. I understand Hausa language more than Igbo language, and I know how they apply it. For my street, they call me Chibororo. Most of this Boko Haram you see, when I was in Jos, Saturday, Sunday, they know that I'm at home. They don't mess up in my street because they know I understand them more than themselves or themselves. So, but the only thing, my point here is, aha achọ ọgụ mma. Ịmụ ihe eme ka your enemy fall into your hand very easily. Apply it wisely in times of ọgụ. Ịfụ ọgụ, ọ bụrụ udo, asị atọwa ụtọ wepụ aghụghọ, nke ahụ dị iche. But ịfụ ọgụ bụ ndụ na ọnwụ. So, aha achị ya mma. Thank you. That is all I want to say.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, so I understand you. It's like
We understand you very
a gift
perfectly.
you will open. Don't just go, looking at it or peeping at it. Open the gift.
Exactly.
Our people say na ngwugwu ekele kabara ụlọ iji mva na-atụ ya. Ahịa emewelu tọghenye ka ahụ ya, So, you are of the school that says give your enemy a distance, and then no, sorry, bring your enemies closer. David is of the one that says give them arm's length. Okay, that's by the way. I thought about Onyeka, you have the mic.
Sorry, Stella, do you mind if I ask a question of the person that just finished speaking, please?
Onyeka, are you ready? Onyeka is not ready. Ben,
Somebody wants to ask
Yeah, I want to ask. I want to ask that my
Ben,
brother just finished. You say you live in Plateau, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Is Plateau part of Banza Bokwe or the 7 good Hausa states?
Plateau is not a Hausa state. It's not a Muslim state.
No, there is.
Plateau.
We have the 7 Banza Bokwe and the 7 good Hausa states.
Forget this Banza Bokwe.
Then you never understand Hausa. Let me bear this because I grew up from there, from Sokoto, and Sokoto is the good Hausa state.
So because of the story of Banza Bokwe, do you know the story of Gandoki?
Please, let us not try.
I just ask you a question because you are coming online and be saying nobody can speak out.
Please, we're not here to fight our brothers. Please, we have Fulani to fight. If you want to fight, if you want to bring out your anger, lay it on the Fulanis.
This is not a question. Ask your question.
Okay. So, we go to Onyeka. Onyeka, you have the mic, sir.
Can I say something?
Simon is okay, sir.
Can I say something, Stella?
Lady,
Onyeka is with the mic.
I am here. I'm here. Please.
Please don't fight, everybody. Please.
Please, like my lady said, please. We don't want anyone to see me here. We don't want anybody who come and tell us anyone to see me. Like I agreed that Ladi Achor Goma, we don't beautify fights. Anything that will give you victory against your enemy, do it. I accepted that 100%. At this point in time, we are facing existential threats
any anger that is in you, that anger to be channeled against our enemies. Okay? And one thing I'm saying is this, that because we're online here talking, we don't see each other. If we're seeing each other, I believe some of us won't be alive by now. I'm talking about those who come to talk trash on our pages, who come to pour oil in the troubled water, who come to add salt to injury. Okay? But nevertheless, amateurs are go mine. After the race, the mine should be counted. This point in time, if the people who are coming to our land to do trash can, if they have eyes, if they can see through our heart, they will know that they are afraid of death more than us. We are ready in whatever way they want it. Because there's always a point in time in your one's life when when you be bullied, or the oppressor will oppress the oppressed victim. A time will come, those oppressed victims, they will decide and stand against that oppressor. And any wise oppressor who understands when the oppressed victim have had it enough, when there is no other space in them to accommodate the oppression, some wise oppressors know that time, and they will retreat, or they withdraw and build bridge of friendship. Perhaps they may have some respect left from the oppressed victim. But foolish oppressors always end up like Red Sea, end up like Pharaoh in his armies in the Red Sea. Because since I know bullies always end up shamefully. They always end up being.
Can somebody hear me? They want to bring down this place. Can somebody hear me, please?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay.
We can hear you,
Okay,
Sister
okay.
Stella. We can hear you. Onyeka is
They
speaking.
wanted to disconnect the space. Okay, so thank God. So who
What
was
is it?
speaking?
Yeah. Onyeka is speaking.
Onyeka, yeah.
Onyeka. Thank you. So that is it, my people. At this point in time, every genuine Biafran who understand what we have gone through in life, and the painful aspect is that the people that are doing this to us, we have nothing in common. We don't share any ancestral lineage together. We have nothing in common. We share nothing in common, iota. And we are in our land. So that is when you reason about all these things we have been going through, what they have done to us, our women, our youths, you will be boiling in anger. And that anger is a genuine anger. That anger is justified in all ramification. I'm telling you, that is why if you're a genuine Biafran, your anger, channel it, our enemy, channel it in supporting our men. Because our men, to have what they will use to confront this our enemy, to have them dealt with decisively. You see what Nigeria have done to our people. Today, there's something, most of our people who are suffering abroad, who are in prison all over the world, those who have died. You see, traveling out of your land, the land of your birth, and stay outside a longer time is not good. Especially anyone whose umbilical cord, or what they call it, itch is buried on the soil. If your itch is buried on the soil in your land, you don't need to go far, stay far, and there are things need to be done. You know, that is why as a Biafran heads don't used to be buried outside. All these things are damages Nigeria done to us. They have frustrated many of our people into sundry activities that landed them in prison all over the world. Like I do say, if not for Nigeria, 99% of our people who have ventured into illegal activities, we wouldn't have done that. Because none of all these activities can be traced to our ancestors. Our ancestors value human life. They value blood. That is why in the history, you never hear that our ancestors go and slaughter somebody. They go and slump somebody to death. They go and, the highest punishment is banishing the person out of the land. That is the highest punishment. If the person they will hand over to for God to the gods, they'll hand the person over to God, but the person will be alive. All these atrocious irregularities that come to happening today are alien to us. They are alien to us. When people talk about ritual money, you know, I said there's nothing like ritual money. That is why I'm so angry with all this fluffistic, idiotic Nollywood at us. And reason why Nigeria's government allow those things, because whatever that will tarnish the image of the Igbo, they support it. They don't care. You see today, Bobrisky, they arrested her because of which she spread money. But our fluffy claim rich men, they are throwing money up and down in Biafra land. And why did they allow them? Why they did not arrest them? Ask yourself that question. Because they are using them to put our youth on speed. They are using them to put our youth on speed, to make our youth focus on money. And when your mind is centered on money, you can't even question. When they ask you to sell your brother or to ask you to betray your people and for money, you can't even question to reason 2 times again, because your mind has been occupied with money and what money can buy. These are the things what they have orchestrated to destroy our people. Our women are most intelligent, powerful women in the world. Go and ask this history before. When a person from North go to market and touch a Biafra woman body, go to home, he celebrates. He kill goat, celebrates. Because the body touch a Biafra woman. This is all what they be doing all these things to frustrate, to destroy our women because of jealousy. You can see today they cannot create job. You see a senator who don't have a look at the National Assembly in Nigeria. Those who are making laws are those, some of them don't even have school certificates. Secondary school certificate they don't have. All they know is to learn how to speak English and sign their name, signature. Then they will hire clerk, they will hire secretary, who will be writing everything for them. And they will be there, they will be the lawmakers. I will tell you that 10%, 90% of the lawmakers from the north don't have secondary school certificates. They don't have it. Even some from Biafra land, the lack of focus on them. You see all of them. When that kind of system, the people like that will be making law, making policy for you, and you call yourself educated. When you educated person be controlled by illiterate, that educated person will be acting like moron. That is what you see in Osibanjo, a professor of law, accepted to be a subordinate to someone without even no certificate at all. That is the system we found ourselves. So my people, this time around, we don't have any other thing to wait. We don't have this. If we know you are angry, challenge against our enemies. And if you're in Biafra land, like our leader said, if you can do that, will be cut. Bring that to your power now against our enemies. If you hurt your fellow Biafrans, innocent Biafran, the land will soak your blood. If you go and sabotage your fellow Biafran person and to take the person's life, the land will soak your blood. Our ancestors value human blood. And anybody who come, you think that you make money with the blood of fellow Biafran people. You make money, that money you will not live to eat it. You may think that you're enjoying now, but the time you will take you on away. None of you who make money with the blood of Biafrans, who sabotage what we are doing in making money, we enjoy that money. Go and write it somewhere. You will understand that even a stranger who is not a Biafran can do that and go free, but you will not go free unless you are not a true Biafran, unless you are infiltrated blood. But if you're a true Biafran and you start to sabotage what we are doing to make money, or you are a blogger, you begin to post nonsense to make money, and while you are posting something that is affecting Biafran, where millions have died, millions of Biafrans have died, many of them have not gotten justice. And the way they were killed, the way they died, many things are supposed to be done to have them rest in peace. Some of them have not rested. Their spirit are still hovering. And you are blocking that justice for them. You think you go scot-free? No. Then one day they will put you into the hand of the enemy. The enemy will kidnap you and destroy you. One day they will put you and destroy you on their way. Most of you die miserably, and those money you are accumulating, the enemy will eat it. And what makes you think after sabotaging your people that that enemy you work for will trust you or will believe in anything? Let me tell you something. Our enemies, if they want to do any trust business, they will trust those who are fighting them now. Like our government, our prime minister, they will trust them than you working for them now. They can never trust you in anything. And when you accepted to sabotage your own people, you have three enemies. You are enemy to those people you are working for. They don't trust you. You are enemy, you become enemy to your people, and the gods of the land, your enemy. And you make yourself a slave to those people, because when they see that you know some secret about them, they will destroy you after using you. Or if they do not destroy you, they will make sure that they have you in a slavery position. They put you in a perpetual slavery. And your children also will still be slave to them. Can anyone want to talk, make people now talk trash, open his mouth now to talk? He cannot talk. Or all the useless things he have done to please Fulani because his self-interest, he did not get anything. Now, all the useless activities, they have the videos and everything. Now, if you make him, they will flash him one. He will talk mouth. So, my people, the best thing to be for your people, fight for your people, and if it has to be there, die for your people. History will always be kind to you. You'll be remembered for good. And like I said, if you have anything you can do now to support our government, do it now. If you have money, that money is given to you for this purpose. If you fail to use that money to support this government, I'm telling you, it's not a cost. That money, those who will eat it, you will not explain. It is not a cost, but it's facts. Unless you are not a genuine Biafran. I rest my case for now. Thank you.
Mazi, you made a very good point there. You know, one day I was speaking with one of my friends. I asked him, do you think if at all, like for example, somebody called Chinasa Nworu now and tell him, let's make this business, this plan, future plan, choose between your partner Chike Doziem and Mazi Simon Ekpa, who will he choose among two of these people? And he looked at me, he said, why did I ask this question? I said, you see these evil people, they know who is truthful and who is a betrayer like them. And in times of need or in times of future planning, they will always go for you that they are fighting now, because they know that you are the truthful one. In times of future or trust, you are the most trusted. But, you know, it's good everything is exposing everybody in this thing. He made a very valid point there. They know. Thank you.
Thank you. Who's next? Ben, you have the mic, sir. You want to say something?
Thank you very much, our host, Stella, co-host, and others. That's Brian Williams is the co-host. Thank you, University, and other ministers that are here that I cannot see at the moment. Probably they are here. And I pray that every one of us that is here, may Chuku Biama be with every one of us, give us the strength to continue to ride on, not looking back, but focus and eyes to be on the rising sun. Biafra must exit because they've been killing us since 1945 up to date. It has never stopped. And the Britain they have never leave our back behind, because they too, they are Fulanis in their genealogy. They are Fulanis. Because I read an article where they said that the late queen was from Fulani heritage. So I was shocked. Probably that's why they allow all this evil to happen to them. But it's going to happen to them because they meddle, they put hand in the evil that is happening in our land. That is why our spiritual leader, Mazna Kanu, said that whatsoever they did, that is going to the UK will be broken to pieces, and everything they have done against us, if they did not remove their hand, because I know they are stubborn like the Fulanis, because they are one. They will never know that something is happening in their country now. By the time they will start to cut their women's head that are dressing anyhow, then they will know that yes, the time has come. And that time to be too late, because Biafra we're already gone. That's at times I told my wife, I always tell my wives, you know what? I want this to come fast so that we live here, because destruction is coming to this England. They will overrun everything. So if I'm in Biafra land, even if in my village, my ancestral land, I will be okay. I am telling you, I will be okay. So Biafra exit is sacrosanct, and nobody is going to stop it. Got one that is boasting. What's he getting today? And he boasts to come and tell Tinubu that he crushed waiting. He did not crush anything, but rather they are afraid. And he is not the same one person who took half of Central Bank to England. The records are there. I think one of the ministers, prime minister, premier, or a PM in England said it out. Half of the bank of Central Bank of Zoo, he brought it to England. He's told it was after the war. I was very smart. I was at Sokoto with my father, who's the military. That's when they transfer those soldiers after the war from Aochije to Ibie down, which is 177 Mechanized Infantry Battalion. What did they say? That was the same year. I think after a year, he got married to Elizabeth. No, Victoria, sorry, that's his wife, Victoria Gawan. He got married. So, and he thought he's happy. And he still have, as old as he is, the ears are blocked and the brain has become demented. That is why you know that all the evil he has done to Biafrans has ravaged every of their communities. Plateau State, right? Bokos, Gandu, Gwandu, all those areas. I know those areas very well because I'm a playboy that travel to every nooks and crannies of those people who I love as at that time. Plateau State, Kaduna State. Those are the people I deal with. I don't deal with the Fulanis. I don't deal with the Hausas who are Muslims because they are wicked. Imagine I was in primary school. They say they cannot want, we're very small. I'm not up to 8 years. They don't want us in Hausa school. Primary, until they form Army Children's School, Zuru. So all of us that say Army Children, we enter into that school. What about secondary school? I went to the government science secondary school. When they converted to government science, they say they don't want non-indigene in that school. I left. I went to Army Command, Sokoto. So that is it. They have been hating us right from time immemorial, but we don't know. But thank God that Mazen and the Kanus preach the gospel. Although you know that in UK, in abroad here, when you are in the nurse and medical, all those things, most of the hours now work. So there was no time for us to listen. It was when I resigned, I was doing agency that I have the time to. God, I was still saying, what is happening? This country, can it ever be better at all? Because it looks like there is no hope until I heard the voice of Mazlan the kind of say, yes, that the hour has come. And when they kidnap him, I wept and I did not eat. So how come? How come will this happen? So definitely there will be saboteur, in-house wickedness around them. And not only one that is free, all of them that was working with our leader at that time, they were all criminals, criminally minded. All of them are Judases, ravening wolves. But thank God, he was taken And what happened? Listening to Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension. Everybody must go and listen. And that new dimension, is it not happening? Is the Prime Minister now of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. And you that is here, preaching the gospel, you are part of it. I will not go back. It's either we get it as they are fighting, or we are fighting them, or we die getting it. I don't care if I die tomorrow, but let Biafra be restored. So that my children, our children's children, we inherit what we have fought for and keep that freedom alive. And meanwhile, they will not stop there. They will continue to face everything until all the evil people against us will be faced out. Biafra, Israel, and Ethiopia. These are the three countries that's going to bring peace, everlasting peace to this world. And all these criminals, they will be disseminated. Don't forget, Biafrans, if vote is still ongoing, we need to exit. If you like, don't vote. When the time comes, most of the things that David Nana said, we are going to embrace it. You will be outside the gates, outside the boundary. You will not enter inside. If you are in a zoo, but if you are in UK, abroad, everywhere, exile. Here the exit to exile come. You will continue in exile. That time we have become a great citizen, the #1 city in the whole world. United States of Biafra. Let's put our hands together and continue to fight. They kill people. They attack Uzowani. What's wrong with these people? And the media, anyway, they cannot talk because they are all compromised. It's a country. It's a country of corruption and a crime scene. It's not even a country anyway. It's a crime scene organization of the evil men in this world. And we have come to redeem, to fight for our freedom, to get our land back, because we are the ancient. We are the ancient with Chukwukabiama. We are from the beginning with God. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Hebrew, they turn into Igbo. They thought we will not rise up. But the spirit of Chukwu, the spirit touch us, touch Mazin and the Kanu, enter Simon Ekpa, enter every one of us here. We now realize who we are. And onward, we shall continue. There is no going back. No Jupiter. I am telling you. No, even if they say they want to start to kill people today because of Biafra in UK, I'm ready to die for my children to be free, for our children to be free. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. And at the same time, don't forget, continue to vote. And remember, your contribution is very, very important to fight these evil people. We don't have anything. We will go to this world with nothing, and we will win. And anything, that is what Mazin Adikanu say. We are going to win. And the whole world will shock the whole world. That time is near. After 2nd of December, let's see what's going to happen. I use my mic. Thank you.
Thank you. Please contribute. We need ammunitions. We need to match gun with gun, machete with machete, Tucano jet fighter with smart jet fighter. We need to, prepare our own self with weapons, because we are at war. You can't be going at war and you go bare hands. Onyendu Joku, we understand him. So, ladies and gentlemen, support the government. He gets why. You have the mic, sir. Are you there? Okay, so he's not there. So what we have been talking about is why Biafra is exiting Nigeria. Our brothers and sisters sisters. I've not heard any lady's voice today. Sisters, are we in the house? Tochi, I salute you. Who again? Sisters, where are you? Sisters are busy, so busy today. Sisters, where are you? Let me see. Okay, Worry sister spoke. Only Worry sister spoke today. Kachi is a man. Tochi, salute you.
Sister Tola, can I have a minute? I just want to contribute something.
Yes, sir. You have the mic, sir.
Yeah. I just want to say something on the video posted on our Prime Minister's timeline. You can clearly hear the Hausa guy, the Hausa soldier, talking behind the man videoing that this thing. I think he was the one kicking some of those guy on the ground, calling, saying Asawana, 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 and one of the guy is still alive and is begging for water, and they are just trying to, they are making mockery of him. How much are you going to buy the water? How much? And you can see how heartless these guys are when it comes to Biafra. And I think after I watched that video finish, then I started contemplating. Is it the reason why it's like this pig in the creek is trying to do U-turn at this moment, or is it also trying to eat takia on us?
It's takia.
Because that video can really teach you how when these people are dealing with you, you will see that they understand you, they know you, they know your history more than yourself, that you were only playing on their hands since. But last, now that they have gotten what they have gotten you, or they have gotten what they want, you can see how mercilessly they will deal with you. In a civilized country, those guys don't have any arms. And you can see that that one that is still alive begging for water. If these people are not more than terror, calling these people terrorists itself is like insulting terrorists. Calling Nigeria, you see, Nigerian military is worse than terrorists. Because, okay, if by mistake now, okay, let's say by mistake now they kill others and they see somebody who is still alive. In a civilized country, even in a war zone, that guy, they will even carry him to the hospital, and after treating him, they will imprison him as a prisoner of war. But do you see how they left him to die? And they are even kicking the dead bodies, making mockery of them. This is the reason why, you see, at this stage that we are in this Biafra liberation, we should never try to joke or even slack for a second. Just how the clock moves, the hands of a clock move. We should never slack for a second, because the people we are dealing with are monsters. These people are evil. Calling them terrorists is even trying to make. And now, any person, if you are from so-called South, those people who still see themselves as South up to this hour, and you watch that video finish, you didn't have a second thought of yourself. You didn't have a rethink of your relationship with this Nigeria terrorist government. Bro, sis, you are a proper fool. Sorry to use that word, but that is the reality on that video. Because after watching that video, I was like, let this end now. But as a human being, sometimes you feel bad, but it doesn't work like that. So our brothers in coastal region, please, if you know how you can speak with your people to convince them that this Nigeria they think that is deceiving them, that are using Takia on them, if you know how you can bring them close and explain some of these things and give them reasons, please do that. Because Nigeria is never a living place, and it's going to get worse if we slack, if we just do any mistake. That is why I'm every time I think of our prime minister and the way he's following these people, I'm always pleased, because he really understands these people. And that is why he always comes out to tell them, we are picking arms and we are not going to drop it till Biafra come. So please, our coastal brothers who are here, please know how to speak to your people with a cool voice, to convince them and give them reasons to vote, and not to see these people, this Nigeria, as a living place again, or as a country again, or as a nation, no matter whatever they call it. Give them reasons to see that these people don't love them. They are just waiting at the right time to strike. Because most of those guys lying there, if you tell them tomorrow, just like the way they are making mockery of them as Asawana, that is how they are in Biafra land now, killing our youth, shouting Asawana. If they tell them that some of them will be killed this way, they will never believe it. But look at them today, begging for water. They are making mockery of him. How much do you have for the water? That is very painful. Very, very painful. I was like, oh, how can this end just now? But I'm very sorry. It's very, very painful. Thank you. That is what I want to contribute on this.
Thank you. Let's listen to, because we are in our conclusions. Let's get to Tinubu. Not Tinubu. Go on. When he visited Tinubu, his comment.
A number of efforts, but unfortunately, I think because of his busy program, it was not possible for me to see him. But luckily enough, this time, he's able to give me an opportunity to see him and to discuss various matters, especially the issue of the ECOWAS problem at the moment, which I think need to be resolved. And being the surviving leader or founding fathers of the ECOWAS, I think we had to discuss some of his plan in order to see what can be done to bring the matter under control. So this is what has brought me here, and we had a very interesting meeting. And I'm sure some of you have read, I'm told, some media report that I refused to attend ECO's press conference, isn't it? So is it you who gave that report? Who did that? Well, then, and trying to give the impression, yes, it is me who was probably trying to trying to sort of sabotage, if I mean that ECOWAS. This, that is not the case. I think there was a mixed communication somewhere, and but I think it gave the opportunity for Mr. President then to call me, and so that we can discuss. And what I was to do at that ECOWAS meeting was part of the discussion that we had today. So that has been done and so, and I hope that we can probably be able to have that message done later on today at the ECOWAS headquarters, probably about 5 o'clock. I'm sure they will let you know. I was telling him, I said, no leader that, no Nigerian leader that can get there and will not have, all the, all the report, all that was that is being said, about him. But certainly there is no doubt from all that at least one hears and one sees on the various media, etc. I think the government is trying their best to deal with the various problems of the country, but with Nigerians, don't you worry, you can get criticized. I think people out there, they know better than what you know there. But I think all that one can say is that we've got to, Nigerians have to give the president time to get things really done, and it is too early to sort of say that yes, that absolute result, perfect result, would be achieved now. So that is my opinion. At least I know. I think if I remembered, I was told that I was fighting the war. I was too slow, and probably Nigeria cannot make it, and that we should not seek for discussion, discussion, and well, did we do it or not? They probably do not know the problem in there on the ground, and so that we are. All the best. Thank you.
So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once more. So, I don't really understand the Gowon's problem. I'm telling you. In fact, looking at him like this, sometimes I pity on him for the confusion he has, made himself to be into. You understand? Looking at him like this, as if somebody is pushing him to do what he's doing. And he was, and he, hold on, and he was asking them, who of you, one of you brought the bad news, the fake news that I was dead, who made the news and stuff like that. He's still not getting the, or I want to ask him direct self. Are you not getting that Islamic Jihad is going on in Nigeria, where you were once a president? In fact, Islamic Jihad has been going on in fact, that 1967 war has been Islamic Jihad and still is Islamic Jihad going on. Till today, Islamic Jihad is going on in Nigeria and in Biafra land. Go on. Does it mean you don't understand it? You can't grasp this? I don't understand your problem. You are supposed to be asking for forgiveness. Go on, you said with your mouth that you killed well over 7 million Biafrans. Was even mocking Ojukwu that he fled. That Hitler was better than him, you said. That at least that Hitler that Hitler at least drank poison and killed himself, that he didn't run away, but that Ojukwu ran away. So you were also preferring Hitler to Ojukwu. Meanwhile, you are worse than Hitler himself. You understand? No wonder you preferred Hitler, because you knew you were worse than Hitler. Hitler killed how many millions of Israel in Holocaust? But you killed 7 million. So you are competing with Hitler. You know it. You knew it. And you know it. That is why till today, you've not been able to come out and ask Biafrans, I am sorry for what I did. Even no matter Biafrans wouldn't forgive you, but at least maybe you will make peace with your God, your creator, like I said before. Because you play smart. Because if you die, and you now go there to find out there's after all heaven, and that there's after all paradise, that people that do bad go to hell, and people that do good go to paradise, so that you don't miss out. At least make peace with your God by coming out openly and tell Biafrans, I am sorry, forgive you. Because you see, so far as you're still alive, you have the opportunity, you have the chances, you have the ability and the choice to make a right choice. Forget what the people will say, because you massacred Biafrans. That was a genocide there, and the genocide is still going on. Go on, the genocide is still going on. It has entered into the hands of Tinubu, your friend. You went to visit to make sure he's in order. We are talking about the one you did. You are still conniving. When will you wake up, go on? When will you realize that what you did is wrong? And the people you are supporting wrong people still till today. Eh? There's this saying, I don't know how to put it. They said something better. If he's getting older now, go to Obaro, you know, who's a good Igbo idiom speaker here. That's why I like Jaja. Jaja Godson, you should come back here. You know?
They say arụma na-agba afọ bụrụ omenala.
Thank you. This one suits it too. You know? This is what Gowon is trying to make us to believe. You understand? That is why he had the guts to have he gone or wanting to go to Biafra land without fears. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are playing on our intelligence. And this is why Hope Uzodinjo will stay in Abuja and be commanding our brothers and sisters to go into the villages and kill our brothers and sisters at the same time without shaking. I can't wait for us to declare restore Biafra. So, ladies and gentlemen, go and donate. Oh, we need money. We need everything to face Nigeria government again. We need all they have, even better than them. Onyendu said they have well over 20 M for million or B for billion, waging war against Biafrans. The only way we can do this is by our donation, supporting financially, fundraising. Just pick up your phone and put in this money. Some of our brothers are doing kabu kabu every weekend. Yes, so that they can support financially, effectively. So if you're living out, in fact, I'm talking to people, Biafrans in abroad, after all. You know, you have a car. Sunday, put it aside. Weekend, when you're free, put it in kabu kabu. Get some extra money for Biafra government. Listen, if we don't do this, we're finished though. You guys were saying that when Biafra comes, that you will get this one, get this person. And the same thing, when Biafra didn't come, they will also come for you too.
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
refuse to say it too, the other way around.
Yeah.
We saw Mohammed Abbas bringing our sister picture and brother's picture. You think he was joking? No, he was not joking. No, we also were not joking too. So as they are preparing, we should be preparing harder. So this one is Ibaka. This is not like Ibaka. We are not going to Baka. We will be doing what we are supposed to be doing, and Chukwokika will be backing us up. The area where he needs the thunder and lightning, he will do it. The area where we need manpower, we are there. We will go all out to fight this war to win it. If not, so we are finished. Like I told us, there are Fulani Caucasian, there are Fulani brown, there's also Fulani dark ones. The ones we are facing now. I remember when I was small, I've told you guys that story. You see, these Fulanis, they carry this their is it pot or calabash, carrying their baby behind, and they'll be walking along inside the villages. Those wives there, they were monitoring and surveying our villages then. Now I understand. And I'll ask my mom, who are these? They say, they are Arabs. They are Fulanese. Then they used to be like chocolate. Nah, ladies and gentlemen, now Fulani in Biafra land are dark, like fat, darker than you. Hardly is, in fact, they've even taken your names. If you're not careful, you're not able to identify them. It's only from their character you know this one can be you. This one can be just a Biafran. So these people, they've modified and remodified and remodified. So let's wake up and fight these people, support Biafra government so that we remove them from our land. If not, so they will finish us. They are everywhere. If we fail to get this Biafra, hell, sorry will be our names.
Oh,
So,
Sister Stella, evil can never win the good. Evil can
but
never
it's been
win.
winning it for over centuries.
No, because we keep
What
quiet.
happened?
Because we keep quiet. Now that we are awakening. Now that we are awakening. So that is why we don't need to do all this gri. You understand? We have to, in short, I don't have to talk much on this because our Prime Minister understands this. When I watch him, he's giving me a confidence. He's giving me the confidence that Biafra is here. It's not person who do gra. For him, is after
we
the
have
show.
a template, and we are following. Our government is following the template.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
if
without
they
that
follow me,
template.
if they follow me, I have cried here for who knows how many times. If they follow me like that, they will have finished the whole Nigeria by now, you know. But due to they have their template, they're taking it step by step, and it's working. You understand? So it's not like everybody have right to say how they feel. There's another sister when she comes now, that one like back, and everything is okay. All things working together for all we Biafrans, It's for our government to, know which one, I remember last time when we said we want sit at home also on Fridays. That day we said it like joke, but they had us. One day, PM said it one day. In fact, you remember the last sit at home we did, to do our funeral for our brothers they killed in Old Delta State. They put it on Friday. It was because of what we said. So they are listening. Don't worry. Anybody that want to do it straight, back, do it. Anybody that want to do with wisdom, with conny, with idea, like Simon, like Simon. Ekpa Ikuku, the gentle. No wonder you're also the gentle breeze, You do your own gently, but you're getting them. Any system you want to use to get these Fulanis down, use it. Because they have finished all of us. They have finished our brothers and sisters. Yesterday, they went to Adani. And buried our brothers there. In fact, that village now is on the run. If our government didn't do anything from now tomorrow, another more story will come out there. But I believe our government have had us. So I want to appreciate everyone. Simon, while you want to say something before we go to Sunday, and then we'll draw our conclusions.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, earlier he used that word confuse with when you are trying to this Gowan issue. You see, Gowan is not confused. Gowan is an evil man, pure evil man. Why, before when I used to think maybe Gowon used to have regrets over some of his action, but his comment or his recent comment with I think with Tinubu and this thing confirmed that this man is pure evil man. And again, when you come to calculate again, since the massacre in Middle Belt, since the massacre in Plateau State, Gowon have never opened his mouth for one day and even say, hey, we are all brothers, not even condemning it, even to beg Fulani, please stop this. Gowon have, which shows that this man really, the way he don't love you, the way he don't love Biafrans, that is the way he don't love his people also. He don't have regard for anything human being. So that man is not, don't even bring confused near Gowon. That man is
So
pure
don't
evil.
have any mercy on him at all. That's what you're saying.
No, Gowon is confirmed evil man.
Because when you're looking at him, Simon, when you're looking at him, he looks confused. He looks like somebody they brought out to begin to do what he's doing, to say what he's saying, and go and visit Tinubu, go and do. Do you understand? He's supposed to be
When
at home
you know
as
that
grandfather.
Sister Stella, when you know that this man is not confused, or you see of recent there is an interview that is trying to conduct with this thing, and they are forcing him to speak it in Hausa, to take that interview in Hausa language, but he refuses. They forced him. Maybe he don't speak Hausa, but they were forcing him in Hausa. Please, they were telling him in Hausa, please. Kagoda, he refused. He said no. So which means he still have a word of his own. Some action, in some cases you have to analyze somebody action to at least to clear your doubt. That is when I know that this man is
in
not.
fact, there is where I even started having the benefit of doubt for him. Does it mean
No.
he doesn't understand? Because him saying no is like he's not supporting the Fulanis, what they were doing, because they wanted him to begin to say things he didn't plan to. You understand?
Not what he didn't plan to. They were telling him to do that, not to say another thing, but to take that interview in Hausa language. Because I was hearing what they were telling him in Hausa.
Which is not okay, because looking at their Nigeria now, it's not only Hausa that is there.
But he fully believes in one Nigeria. So if he's that stupid, he's supposed to do what they said. Or if he's that under pressure, he will conduct that interview. But they tried the first one, they tried it, and they continue. He refused, which means he still have a word of that man is just evil.
And now, hold on. You're twisting the whole thing. It still means that he has the words of his own, you said. And which means that, you can give him the benefit of doubt, because at the end of the day, him speaking Hausa, if he had spoken Hausa there, it then means that he is 100% on the side of the Fulanese. You understand? As like he is supporting the Islamic Fulani jihad. But him, like, I don't know, he's playing on us. That's why I said he's also Takia. Should I give him the benefit of doubt? In fact, that is why I said, go on. Can you come out and do the right thing at least? One thing for your good thing. For his own self, not for our.
We don't even need his apology anymore. Not any longer.
Can you hear me?
Not anymore.
Yeah, right.
That man is evil.
I just want to chip in from what Simon said. Understand that him rejecting to speak Hausa. You understand? For me, from my own understanding, what I understand that he wants us to feel the pain. He wants us to feel that, as in, he wants the Biafrans to feel it by speaking the English, so that all the Biafrans will know that he did it, and he's not having any remorse. And I get him in. So that's why you need them telling him to go to Hausa language in order to protect people that will hear. And I said that what I understand. In order to protect the number of zoological citizens that will understand the Hausa, it was not majority that knows Hausa. But once he goes on English or Pidgin English, everybody will understand what he's saying. The message will be very, very clear. Understand? So he is saying that he don't care. He asks it boldly. He don't care. He's very, very confident. No remorse. Understand? So that is why we are praying so that he will be alive, so that all the activities will happen on his head. Understand? So by then he will know who, because you know they say he that last best. We are gonna be the one that we're the one laughing last now. We're laughing the best. How about his community, his state? How are they today? They are like zero. Not activity is gonna go on there. Their safety is zero. And we that he came to remind us that he flushed 70 million of us, confident and everything, as if the Britain and the rest of the world, if their presidents are not recognized, if he's gonna win the war like that. It's just that the journalists are very stupid and they're handicapped. They cannot throw questions. They cannot pick point for people's statement and ask questions in it. They cannot deep in. Because if it is a place whereby the regime of you have like full democracy, the medias have their will, their right to say whatever they want to say. Nobody would intimidate them. They were asking questions.
Brian, which media?
Huh?
Brian, which media?
No, I am saying in a country where they have full democracy.
Yoruba media.
I'm saying no.
Wait.
Sorry.
Let me just add this thing. Let me just add this one on what you are saying. Let me tell you how these people are working on Biafra. Since the creation of Nigeria is always 2 to beat 1. And this 2 to beat 1 system, they have never leave it because it's really working for them. You see, they created, let me tell you, let me not, because of our leader. If not, even from what man as a carrier on the Fulani, because if we na Nigeria, how about 80% Fulani 15? Because
I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you at all, sir.
Sister Stella, then you don't understand these people.
Go on, is it Ofemman?
No, go on is from Plateau State.
Go on is the number one problem we have.
Yeah, but the time of Gowan, the time of Gowan have gone.
Just like Anyuwakwa.
The other percent will go to the middle belt. The other percent will go to the middle belt. Understand? That is it. Because Gowon is the middle belter. Middle belters are the one that sponsored this war, sponsored this zoo war during that genocide. Middle belter are the one that sponsored it, and they're the one that sitting in the middle.
Let me tell you something.
Make me my point.
Middle belt. Because if you have a personal squabble with Europe, that's another thing. But
middle belters are the ones that
Simon, hold on. Let our co-host speak.
Middle belters were the people sitting in the middle, and it in the core of the country. Of the country geopolitical zone, and the middle belters were the people they used, their area they used to penetrate direct. Understand? Because middle belters, they bought them off and they sponsored the war. And if middle belters were to say no, we are not part of it, and they were not going to sponsor this war, the Fulani, the outsiders of Fulanis will find it difficult to cross middle belt before they get to the Biafra land. Understand? Even if with Europe as we support, they cannot survive. So the middle belters now you see, that's why now you see middle belters coming out to apologize. They have apologized severally. This man had died before he apologized. Many of them have started apologizing because of the role they played. They played 70% role. They are key sponsor apart from the British and the rest when it comes to the geographical people sponsorship of the war. Middle belters at the head, then the leadership, and then middle belters will listen. Middle belters has 60% of the military force in the zoo. Then
that is right.
Go and check it.
That is right.
Middle belters diminish in military that like 5 years ago. The number in the military reduced. It reduced during the Buhari time. But apart from that Buhari time, many belters have been their major occupation, their traveling and everything is just military.
Okay, let me ask you, why do you think their military reduced?
Because
this middle belt now they are getting wiser, eh?
No. It is not getting wiser. It is not getting wiser. It is orchestrated. It is a plan.
Only go one.
It is a plan. It is a plan by the Fulanis through the regime of Buhari. This is because that was why they fought. Even when Buhari died, they fought to
Brian,
say yes.
Brian,
Yeah,
Brian, can you hear me?
I
Please,
can hear you.
somebody new came in. Let's allow him to speak. Biggest Giddy, you have the mic.
Okay.
Biggest Giddy, you have the mic.
Good evening, everybody. It has been a while. I was busy. Okay, I just came in and I'm happy because I can see the freedom has come here at last. I thank everybody for this movement, and we should not back down. Okay, our Prime Minister is doing all it takes to make us live again, to make us survive again. I really thank him. I could see some updates about the pipeline. I just checked this page right now and I see there have been some cut off, and this is good because they are using our oil money to sponsor terrorists in our own community, in our own land, and then this is a good setup. Okay, so now I'm in the town now, and we're trying to create awareness. We need a lot of people. I don't know if anybody can start it. We need to create awareness. If you can start, if you guys can support me, I'm ready. Okay, I can move around my community. I can move around this Delta state, and I'll tell you that there are going to be impacts on the people. People are going to know that yes, you have come. So thank you very much as I listen to this space and get small updates. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, there's a breaking news with our PM. Let's go there. Breaking. PPL delivery line Umotu at Ndukwa Ubi Aroko.
No, it's
Ubi
both.
Aroko.
And
Ubi Aroko decimated and the oil delivery cut off. Yes, so because these mineral resources are ours and they have been taking it without permission and without giving us anything. Yes, they should continue, please. We must take everything that belongs to us this time. Enough is enough of this. Thank you, Mr. Biggest.
That's a
Okay.
very good evangelization.
Yeah, Brian.
So that's a very good evangelization. Let it enter every household. Let them feel the good news of Biafra. More pipeline ahead. Kudos, BLA or the naval office. Kudos. So the host can pick up. I don't know. We're running
thank you.
Ulonso.
Yeah, let's go to Ulo. So you have the mic, sir.
Hello, you can hear me?
Ulo, sir, are you there? Yes, sir.
Ulonso, you are muted.
Okay, we go to
you can hear me.
Ulo, so we can hear you.
The network
Ulo, can you speak now?
The network have kicked him out.
No, he's still here. I can see him here. Oh, you can't see him there anymore.
He's connecting. He's connected. Okay, nice. Yeah.
Okay. Ulo, sir, can you speak now, sir? I can't hear you. Is he speaking?
No, he's not speaking.
Okay, so we get to our conclusions, everyone. You get why? You get why? Are you there? You get why you're there? You get why you're there? He's not there. Okay, Simon, you have the mic, sir. Your conclusion, sir.
Okay, just what I want to clear, Brian, is that you see the people of especially Plateau State, the indigens, the common masses in Plateau State. In fact, do you know the good luck being a president today is through their efforts, because they have realized their mistake that how Fulani used Takia to enter them, and now is becoming, they are paying with their lives. But you see one man who I can swear that he can never have have a regret until his death is Gowon. But for at least 95% or 75% of Plateau indigens, They don't. If today, if Biafra tell them to be part of Biafra, they are going to take the offer. So their eye are open because they are the one paying the whole price of this one Nigeria you are hearing today, middle best. So even you be coming to tell them about Hausa or Fulani man, they will just look at you and insult you in a way that it will pain you. So don't think the only Gowon is an evil man. That is where I take it or leave it, but that is where I leave it. Thank you.
Thank you. And one time, our government told us that we have entered into alliance with the Middle Belt. We didn't hear anything anymore about it again. Okay, we go to our. You get why? Are you there now? You get why I pocketed our mic? Oh. Okay, Brian, my co-host, your conclusions, sir.
Thank you, every one of us that have been here for more than 7 hours, listening and contributing. May God bless us all. May the spirit of Biafra, the light that has given unto us to preach and evangelize and even educate and contribute, may that light never quench in our hands. One thing's for sure, we are going home. Biafra is here. But we cannot make it faster if money is not involved, because money stops nonsense. He states every actions on every project with money, it comes quicker. We need the fund. Never give up. I know it might be painful for those that doesn't have enough. It might be painful to carve it out. But know ye that what you're fighting for is not for your own, it's not a temporary benefit. It is something that you stand to gain forever, eternity, as long as the world steals, and it's for your generational benefit. So with this, I leave it to all of us. For whatever that does not pain you, doesn't worth fighting for. So funding, worth fighting for, and worth funding. The Biafra, worth fighting for, worth funding. So let's do whatever it takes and fund this country called Biafra, because it's gonna be the best in every country, best among the best in the whole world. Thank you. May God bless us all.
Thank you, sir. So, in the conclusions of what all our brothers and sisters said today, why Biafrans are exiting Nigeria. First of all, Biafrans are exiting Nigeria so we can stay alive. They are forcing us to become Islam and we are saying no, so they are chopping off our heads. So we are exiting so that we can stay alive, so they don't chop off our heads. So that we don't convert to Islam, because we don't like Islam and what the Islam and its package. We don't want it. The package is evil. Islam is more of a cult than a religion. You understand? So we are exiting Nigeria because of that. Another thing is that they didn't collect any permission from our forefathers before they made us Nigeria state. Before they joined us with the Fulani and all of our neighbors. You understand? Our forefathers didn't sign any document of belonging to Nigeria. So we are exiting because we are not part of them. Nigeria does not represent Biafrans. In fact, Biafrans has never been a president, a real president of Nigeria. Nigeria has become a threat to us. They don't protect Biafrans. Because of Nigeria, we are scattered all over the whole world. In fact, our brothers and sisters are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. Because of that, we are exiting Nigeria. In fact, they are holding our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that didn't do anything. that only told them, stop killing my brothers and sisters. They said what? They killed MNK's father, killed our leader's mother, killed his pet, kidnapped him from Kenya to Nigeria. He's still in dungeon for over 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Biafrans are exiting Nigeria. Nigeria has become our nightmares. They have made us slaves in our supposedly country. In fact, Nigeria is not our country. We are not part of Nigeria. They forced us into Nigeria or being in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country, it's a business entity. From Niger Company to Royal Company. So it's not a country. Nigeria passport is a disgrace. You flash your passport, that green passport, hey, the whole country, the whole airport, wherever you are, attention, a criminal has come. You've not committed any crime, ladies and gentlemen. Only flashing that green passport. Be careful, everybody. The criminal has landed. Before you know it, they'll carry you and go and begin to search you. What do you carry? What do you have in your box? Did you swallow anything? What is what? Because of this, Biafrans have decided to exit Nigeria so we can have peace. Nigeria is where evil is elevated. Like, if you're a criminal, trust me, you can become a governor. If you're an armed robber, hey, trust me, you can become a president. Yes. If you're a terrorist, hey, trust me, you can become a vice president. You think I'm joking? This is what it is now. The vice president of Nigeria is the head of Boko Haram terrorists. The president is Escobar, a drug lord. So, Nigeria, if you're not a criminal, you can't excel. If you're not dubious, if you're not corrupting, you cannot stay there. No wonder we ran away from there. We couldn't fit in. Abomination has become the order of the day. Corruption has become the order of the day. Yahoo has become the order of the day. Killing and kidnapping has become the order of the day. These are what Fulani brought to the land. When you coexist with Fulani, you are coexisting with the devil himself. Biafrans therefore have washed our hands off Nigeria. Nigeria don't have any value for human life. They will just target where a group of people are and take trailer and run into them, and nothing will happen. Nothing will just happen. Nigeria is where propaganda and lies rule the people, rule the governor, rule the government. Nigeria, in fact, is a menace. They have not elected anybody in office without rigging. In fact, they will even boast about it and tell you we highly rigged. Very, very rigged election. They will tell you that in the court. In fact, they will tell you, let's go to court first before you. Nigeria is sinking. So we are leaving. We are opting. We are exiting Nigeria. It's sinking. Nigeria has become a failed country or a failed entity. Nigeria, in fact, has become a frozen entity. Nigeria has become a fragile entity. Their such must be dissolved so that people inside it can have life, can stay alive at least. So it's sinking. Biafrans are living because of it. They have made their citizens mumu, zombies. They did it purposely. They did it purposely. They made them poor. To the extent down, if you leave them, they'll be eating themselves in the midst of abundance, after all. Only Biafra has well over 32 minerals underground. Imagine other parts of the nation, of the entity. Zamfara has gold. Somewhere has uranium. I think Biafra also have uranium. We even have Californium. Hey, all the names are under our ground. Yet we are pauper. In fact, the world have given us a slogan on our heads. When you say you're a Biafran, oh, that poor child. Have mercy on this poor child. This hungry child. Have mercy on her. Give her food. She's hungry. In the midst of abundance, ladies and gentlemen, this is the abomination going on. And the world are silent. UN and EU are deaf and dumb. Since they can't hear, they can also see. They can't see, they can also speak. They can't speak, they can also back it up with actions. They can't do something. The world is watching Nigeria. And Nigeria is massacring. A genocide is going on in Nigeria as I speak. Nothing is done about it by the world. Enough is enough. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a set time for Biafra to exit. And nothing will stop it. God, the creator of the whole universe, have stamped it. Our Yondu told us that we lost the war because we went into the war with small gods and left Chukwokika Abiyama behind. They defeated us, or we lost it. But now, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Biafrans, we have moved into this war again the second time with Chukwokika Abiyama. In fact, since then, we have been recording victory, win upon wins. Biafrans are exiting Nigeria because we can no longer continue to recycle failures. We can no longer be part of it. Nigeria have sacrificed Biafrans on the altar of one Nigeria. Enough is enough. We are exiting Nigeria this year by fire, by force. As we talk, Nigeria are killing Biafrans, both openly and secretly, harvesting their organ, collecting ransoms, and if you can't pay your ransom, that person's organ will be harvested and be sold in the international market for $225,000 in the international market. In fact, my brother's penises ends up in China wonton soup. Bagam. Go to China. If you're in China, you're Biafran. Go to a restaurant, ask them, do you know wonton soup? If you buy it, check it out. I think it's Chukuma's own there. Or Akabike's own there. Think I'm joking? This is no jokes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a visitor in this space or listening to us through WhatsApp, through YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, this is what is going on as I speak in Biafra land. And nothing is done about it. But anyway, Biafrans that looked right, looked left. Help is not coming from anywhere. We now decided to rise up by ourselves. And we have begun to do something. Biafrans have been able to create a state within an entity called Nigeria. We've been able to establish Biafra government in exile and de facto government in homeland. In fact, our government have recorded a lot of achievements. In fact, they are putting a lot of structures, governmental structures, so that by December the 2nd of this year, Biafra finally will be restored. As I speak, Biafrans are doing self-referendum. Biafrans all over the whole world, both in homeland and abroad, are voting yes, yes, yes to exit Nigeria. And they are voting. We are recording mass success on that. Massive success. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you support Biafra government financially? You see, Ukraine, upon all the support he's getting from everywhere, he's still looking for support. Imagine we, the new baby, Biafra. We need your support financially. Any amount you have, please donate. Donate to Biafra government site. Any amount. And God will bless you as you donate, as you support financially Biafra government in exile. Please, ladies and gentlemen, and if you have not applied for your ID card, please do. If you've not also applied for the Finland trip this year, where Biafra will be restored, please do. If you have not started trading with Biafracoin, please do. Yes, because Biafra government established Biafra Federal Reserve, Biafra Bank, and digital currency. A Gemma, we are using it. Our brothers and sisters are now doing transactions and buying goods with Biafra coin all over the whole world. You see, Biafra government, we are set to exit. We are set to exit. What is remaining now is Biafra, or what we are doing now is that Biafra government is doing some lobbying, you know, extending our recognitions to some countries that they've not gotten to. That is what is left. As we are registering our votes, counting our votes, referendum votes, we are set to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a good news. And when Fulani, Islamic Nigeria government, thinks about it, hear about it, they are becoming wild. Like, they are moving fiercely into our villages to kill us the more they now have, when they still have chance. Because after the 2nd of December this year, the restoration, Biafra will go all out to defend Biafra land and her people. So they know it. And Musa and the likes are crying, wolf, 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 wolf. You can cry out blood if you like. Enough is enough of you killing Biafrans. Because from 1967 till now, ladies and gentlemen, they have killed well over 12 million Biafrans on the altar of one Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria is there an entity or a country. Let me help them with their country. Is a country they will not put one in front. Please. Russia, do they put one Russia? Britain, do they put one Britain? America, do they put one America? Belgium, do you have one in front of you? Okay. Because in Nigeria, the diversity is dangerous. We don't have common language. We don't have common religion. We don't have common education. A lot of things that we don't have in common. Yet they amalgamated us and kept us there. Listen, this marriage, we don't want any more this marriage. Enough is enough of this marriage. In fact, I call it marriage. We didn't sign. Because after all, in a normal marriage, you're supposed to sign. Yeah. But we didn't sign. So it's not even a marriage after all. We have been on slavery. We have been on captivity in the hands of Fulani Islamic Nigeria government. And we have risen up to say enough is enough. This year, ladies and gentlemen, Biafra finally will be restored. So please support our government. I want to appreciate everyone here today. It's been wonderful. You coming around, Brian Williams, I salute you, my co-host. You are just amazing. Appreciate you a lot. Simon Eba, Ikuku, gentle breeze. In fact, you are the most gentle guy I've ever met. This is why he said, you know what? I want to bring my enemies close so I can handle them better. Good. He gets why I salute you. I called you throughout today. You never responded. Amucha, I salute you. Ula also salute you. Frank, I salute you. Elder Godeman, I salute you, sir. I salute all the ministers in the house. David, I don't know what I'll be doing these days without you. You are just amazing. You are just awesome. You are intelligent. You can articulate. In fact, no wonder you are my minister. I appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, sir. I salute you. Matrix, here we don't too much praise, you understand? How do you know good parents? They don't too much praise their children, but they know their children are awesome. I understand you. Matrix, I salute you. Simon Eba. Indeed, easy done. Salute. Let me see if we are so many. Okay, we are not so many. Okay, I think I can go. I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where am I? Yeah, Simon Eba in easy done. I salute you. Charles G, salute you.
Keep sharing.
Simon Eba, Obi Chicago.
Woo!
Chicago, I salute you. I salute you, my sis. Yeah, Emenike Fibo, I salute you.
Yeah,
Casey and Sunshine Band, I salute you.
Now.
Young Ebere, I salute you. Biafra Free Energy Tech,
Go
salute
and put
you.
your name.
Chima Okoro, Starman AI.
Vote.
Starman Alpha, salute you. Eze be not here, like David will always say.
Go grab the mic.
When we now enter Biafra, this Eze will begin to live in the house.
Go grab the mic.
Eze be not here means the king that is living in the bush. That's king of the jungle. When Biafra comes, you see, you will become the king of the nation. You will have a home. You will have a palace. I don't know what we'll call it. We'll call it White House.
I want to hear your name.
We'll give it another name. Okay.
X space.
Owadi, I salute you. Vade, I salute you. Ochuko, I salute you. Biafra must come. Yes, so I salute you. Fuego, I salute you. This name, I like it. Biafra foreign legend, I salute you. Batlomi, I salute you. Mazi Apostle Nathaniel, I salute you. Chizoba Chizi, I salute you. Mimi, I salute you. Chief Opera, salute you. Chukuma, salute you. Simon Epa Ndidi Stella, I salute you. Ben Uwabo, I salute you. Biafra First Love, I salute you. I didn't hear your voice today. You know, this your voice is tender when you speak. Emmanuel, I salute you. Mazi Anakronam, salute you. Aludo, Ancestor. King Baron, Oharaji.
What is this guy?
Uchenna, Vessel of Honor. Hey, you came late today. I salute you. I love your name. Okay, Margaret, salute you. Supreme, LMNK, I salute you. Don, Teddy, Kachi, didn't speak today. I salute you. Crispy, salute you. Chikando, I salute you. Odogu, I salute you. I like your name. David, Bemili, David Bemili, salute you. Frank Agude, salute you. Mazi Chigozie Ebere Obala, salute you. This one is Cory Long. This is a delicate name. Cory Long. From me to you guys is good evening. You guys give me joy whenever you come around. I appreciate all of you. Amauchi, I salute you. Brian, God bless you. David, I salute you. Shimon, I salute you. Unne, salute everyone. Also, I salute Frank. I didn't hear your voice so much today. I salute you. Brian, I appreciate you. We get why. I didn't hear your voice too so much today. I salute you, salute you, salute you. From me to you is good night. I'm going to cook. I want to go and cook tortoise. You know, it doesn't get done. You understand? No, David, don't worry. I know this is your long throat. You do. It's not yet done. So I have to go and start first. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll bring it. I'll bring it tomorrow. Okay, bye, everyone. Bye.
Day one. If you need the link for voting, make sure you inbox me. Make sure you vote and help others. Make sure you inbox me, vote and help others. Thank you for tuning in. We will do our little broadcast in 1 hour. Let me get ready. When I get ready, join us in 30 minutes. I'm just waking up. Thank you for coming in. Have you voted? Have you voted? Do you need the link? Have you voted? How many people have you helped? That is the question. You can't vote alone. We are not going to enjoy the freedom alone. Have you voted? How many people have you helped? In your villages, they need to vote. I will come live right now in 30 minutes. Yeah, Gaziano, thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Good morning from my side. It's too early. Let me brush my teeth. I will join you back. God bless you. Thank you. Don't forget, Obi Biafra Chicago is my new YouTube name. If you need to write anything, please go and write it on maybe on Facebook, where I can share the link easily, because it's very hard to share it on YouTube. They can't stop us. Thank you. Good morning from here. I'll come back later. God bless our leader, Mazen Nandi Kanu. God bless Simon, our Prime Minister, and BLA, and all the gallant people. TikTok people, hold on 1 second now.